Hi, this is Don, and welcome aboard the Verde Canyon Railway. I was in the railroad car until we got started, so we just pulled out of depot, and I came out here and started the camera. The car was very comfortable and nice. They serve you wine and cheeses and water. But I came out here in the observation car so I could film this for you guys and give you an unrestricted view of the whole trip. So if you want to know what it's like to take this tour, come along with me. I will have to put it out in several parts because it is a 4-hour tour. So here we go.
As we pull away from the depot, the old mining town of Jerome is behind us, about halfway up the mountain, perched a mile above sea level atop Verde Hill. Jerome was once known as the biggest city in the West. Built with saloons, gambling halls, and boarding houses, the town ran wide open for years, and the echo of gunfire was a common sound. Jerome also produced some of the richest copper ever mined in the United States. Much of that ore was brought to the Clarkdale smelter on a railroad line since abandoned. To the left are the remains of that facility. Clarkdale's United Verde Copper Company smelter, fired up in 1915 and ran until 1953. It left behind a 45-acre slag pile. That rough, drab hill might not look like much, but it's still loaded with potential wealth. In 2008, Surface Minerals Corporation, which operates under the name Clarkdale Metals Corporation in Arizona, began an extraction process to recover the precious and base metals left behind after the smelting process. Independent engineers have estimated that the present slag pile is comprised of 22 million tons of material containing approximately 0.50 ounces of gold per ton. It also holds silver, copper, high-quality iron, zinc oxide, and ferrosilicon byproduct, which is used to separate diamonds from diamond-bearing materials. Beautiful scenery. Waters flow.
You can smell it, and you definitely can smell it here. Since I don't have smell-o-vision. Say the tin barrier has broken away. I guarantee you the sceneries will get better.
You guys like our slag pile? 46 acres and 22 million tons of slag. I live in that little neighborhood we just passed coming out. Two streets that were made for the poorest miners and smelter workers back in the 50s. So this is my own personal mountain. I get to look at it. Instead of seeing that, I get to see this. But it keeps my rent where I can keep it. It all works out.
Sources of the uplands along the Muggill and Rim, fertile farming soils in the valley line. What became of the Sedona was one of the great mysteries of the Southwest. The inhabitants of the Verde Canyon, Montezuma Castle, Tuzi Coop, Wapati, and Walnut Canyon all disappeared around 1400 AD. There's some evidence that it's not the local Yamaha podcast and several groups remain in the Verde Valley. Here, Yamaha and Apache products.
And from here we can still see over the hill to Sedona, just for frame of reference. That lump in the background is Thunder Mountain in Sedona.
Okay.
Just for frame of reference. Go that way, not that way. Triangle.
It was originally about 8 feet tall. It was used to force game down into the gully where hunters were
I think I'll sit down for a while.
Yeah. It's grindstone ice. We're going to see how much it was. Also, this is amazingly genuine. Just the angles, the shading, and the lighting. Like, it's a different turn, you know. Otherwise, I'd be bored out of my mind right now. I had to see the same thing exactly like the
all smokestack to the right of the
could be kind of hot, but there is a fair chance of catching some deer or highlight or other animals. You're looking down into the
construction of the steam power facility lasted from February
usually it's a little better on the way back.
10 years. 7-month completion was the exception at the time. When you calculate what the plan added to the company financially, you understand the urgency to get it operational. PAPCO, with its 3 plants, sold more than 32 million kilowatt hours of electricity for over $540,000 in 1917. During its heyday, Cottonwood was burned California crude oil delivered by rail, 2 storage tanks. One was underground and contained enough oil for 24 hours supply. An above-ground skid tank stored 30 carloads of oil for about 315,000 gallons, enough for a 1-month supply. A concrete flume for 8,000 gallons of water from its inception in 1930, the continued. By 1935, it only ran for about 2 months during the summer heat. Up until 1958, the plant operated sporadically. The line was shut down for good in the early 1960s and was replaced by a substation. It can be seen on the far side of the river, milepost 32. The mountains in the distance on the right side of the train are known as the Black Hills. Gazing in the direction of Sedona, you can see the southern edge of the Colorado Plateau, known as the Verde up here in an estate located geologic wonder.
This was made by the Skanagwa people who left the area in the 1400s and went down Riverside. So that's been there for quite some time. It would have had a full wall. Somebody has redecorated by making a better camp than that. But it would have had that full wall that would block out all the light and having that like 6-degree cave temperature all year. Food storage and escaping.
25 of those miles that exposes the stunning red rocks of Sedona. Muddy organic things the southern border of 30,000 square mile basin that extends from Colorado to Utah Canyon Railroad is a mile long. The Spanish word "Verde" translates in English the word green. The Verde River is
I'll give you a look at that.
According to local Native American, she is predominantly gentle. She is considered the sea down from the Colorado Plateau, reaching her final destination. The Verde is restricted by 2 dams designated for vehicles, horseshoe dams and trails for
I'm planning on trying to make this video where you're here with me. Obviously, I'll have to either cut some stuff out or I will fast forward through the most boring parts and just put it regular speed at beautiful spots.
Very precious ecosystems, especially in Arizona. 78% of wildlife and waterfowl come from these habitats, either directly or indirectly. The Verde's riparian shoreline also supports a wide variety of woody and wetland vegetation exclusive of the native desert landscape. Historically, 16 native fish species swam the waters, but only 10 remain. These include the federally endangered razorback sucker and Colorado pipe minnow, as well as the threatened spiked dace. The Verde River also supports an amazing diversity of wildlife, including 270 species of birds, 94 species of mammals, and 76 species of native amphibians and reptiles that use this watershed at some point in their life cycle. The ribbon of green vegetation which you see growing along the banks of the river is critical to the mainland's waterfowl. These large wading birds can stand at 3 to 4 feet tall and bluish and gray in color are often seen along the rails and grooves of the river. If one takes flight within meters of this, gliding along with a wingspan that reaches 6 feet in the air, most graceful birds in the world. First terrestrial railroad bridge that crossed the Preston Roundhouse is no surprise it's called the Turntable Bridge. Railroad workers were a busy man that time to catch hands. Just beyond this point, the Verde River emerges from its inner gorge and becomes entrenched with cracks in a narrow, steep, walled canyon. The dark rock that forms these sheer cliffs is basalt, a form of cool lava. The train travels on top of this volcanic rock for about 3 miles. From a seismic standpoint, the cliffs show just how active volcanoes were millions of years ago. Many of the lava flows are highly visible in the arroyos along the railbed, where the soil is washed away and exposed to basalt, including the ocean floors of basalt once lava is the land's most provocative rock. 2 of the most active volcanoes in the area were the House Volcano south of Sedona and the Hackberry Volcano near Antarctica. Much of the
power plant there that was built to run the electrical needs of the smelters, the mine, and like all the community building around it. It closed down in 1960, but it ran oil until then. And its claim to fame now is just that it's the tallest freestanding smokestack in Arizona at 280 feet. Got that going.
Much like the relative, the aspen, which grows at higher elevations. Did you know that on a hot day, each large tree will transpire 100 gallons of water? Many of the trees contain rapid drops that grow with cyan-bordered color in the tree's natural colors. This bare stream is especially noticeable during winter, as the forms remain green and stand out distinctly on bare branches. You may also feel the sudden urge to pucker up and spruce with a special sunlight in your life. Those leafy clusters of mistletoe simply all of your decoration for Christmas time. Verde Canyon also has
Decorated Home Depot buildings. We're getting ready for Christmas.
Which jellies, hand creams, and our world-famous margaritas.
This is the end of October.
Americans use the short stature bananas.
So apparently, them, just like Walmart, thinks it's Christmas time. What's that? I'm sorry. I'm just talking to my audience. Viewers.
And I'm on our first views of the Verde River.
Yeah, you get to celebrate nowadays Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas all at the same time. Oh, there's Verde River. This runs right by my RV within, I'd say, 100 yards. So, I don't know what I'm going to have to do with this audio with this music. I think this is time to move out for this view. I may have to fight and put music music over the top of this, my own music that I have license for.
Turntable from a green yard over in Verde. They like rolled it over and slapped it down in the bridge. So it's early 1900s cycling for use projects. But this whole track was built in 1912 and 13. There's 16 months. Right across the way, we've got outer Clarkdale. So that it used to be an agricultural building that was changed all operations. Now it's just a bunch of private property surrounded by Bureau of Land Management. So real good
Turntable bridge.
If you believe that, I've got a bridge I like, so.
Small lake right next to Alvin, Arizona, and then most of the water comes from the Aqua. It goes also like runoff streams from various like canyons going up off the plateau that come down off the plateau. And then it runs into the Salt River. The Salt River, yeah. Once it goes past Camp Verde, it'll be like the old tree, and then it'll meet up like towards Phoenix and go into the Salt River. Alright, so this bridge that we're about to go over is the tallest bridge on the ride. It's about 150 feet tall. Out of the entire 38 miles of track that is this line, that took 16 months to build in 1912 to 13, this was one of the hardest parts. Just about a lot of hassles, injuries. It's real steep and crumbly canyon. So when they finished building it, they let the workers name it, and they decided to name it the SOB. Our giggles imply their message carried. They did write superintendent of bridges. Pretty sure that's code for son of a bridge.
It's the same meaning.
So
Same meaning.
yeah, anywhere else on the ride, under your hat for the wind or anything like that, we might be able to get it back for you later. If you drop something off the 150-foot SOB, you're SOL.
Okay, we're going to go over the big bridge.
Is it a flat bridge?
Yes.
So I can stick this out?
Yeah. And then the trestle right way later where you'll have to.
This is a 360 camera, so. Oh, look at that. Look at those views. Isn't that gorgeous? Verde River down there. 50 feet up.
It was really hard. Just a long time.
Oh, look at that. Look at this view. Isn't it something?
This canyon, unlike the Grand Canyon, this canyon was not carved out by the river. This is a fault line that tore open, and now the river is following it down. That's why it's still so rough and crumbly on the edge instead of smooth. That is basalt, Newmar Baystar, one of the most common rocks on the surface here, with a nice lava layer over it. January. Perfect part like that, but I don't want to do it like that. I do like 5-6 hour change in 6 hours. And I'm not going to sign up. Well, I'm sure that they're not going on 370 hours. Yeah, like, you get used to it, but like, there's always this little tension in it, so like, you're not going for that. And the past, this is we're still going to just run 4 days a week instead of 3. Very honest, some we do 3 instead of 4. So, parts of the year is less work. That's all of them are good. Every business is times a year extended. So if you look over the train left here, you'll notice that there's a trench with a dirt berm in front of it. That's the archaeological evidence of the time that Bugs Bunny made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. He made it all the way to Cartel. Now really, it's a French drain, so it doesn't catch any floodwaters from either monsoon rains or rapid snow melt, not that we get a lot, but any of that before would damage our tracks.
I may have to put this out in several different videos and just sections. Just let it play out so you can see everything. Still don't know how it's gonna go, especially with that music in the background. And I don't have racks too. Those are beautiful colors.
As the Verde River comes back into view, it's time to end part 1. I hope you will join me next time for part 2. And I promise you the views get so much more spectacular and beautiful as we get deeper into the canyon. So if you give me a thumbs up, if you like the video, that would help me out. And subscribe so you don't miss the other parts of this adventure. So until next time, have a good one.